Hello guys. Darren, you know what we should start off with? Well,
guys, today I'm
no,
just kidding.
if you guys are down in the dumps, just join my streams on Twitch or go on my YouTube channel. Like, when we're young, we should like enjoy our lives, you know? Like, don't ever be down in the dumps. Like, if your friends make a racist joke or something, don't laugh. Like, if they're like, I'm retarded or something, please.
Yeah, or like,
don't
laugh at it.
Yeah, like,
funny.
Leave the party or something. Or even, guys, if you have like something going on in your life and your teacher asks you what's going on, please tell them. If you tell them, you would get everything off your chest. It would be much better. Like, don't ever let anyone get you down in the dumps, okay? Like, just don't be that person that makes, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that don't be that one person that's racist, or like, if there's a bully at your school, don't be scared. Tell the teacher, okay? Like, I know I sound like a teacher by saying this, but X, he was kind of like a speaker, you know? He would tell everyone everything. He would say, if I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, I want people to know to like fulfill my dreams, and that, like, that's basically how I got into this stuff. Like, I've looked up to for so long, like, you don't know how long, and it's just sad that he died, and sometimes sad memories have to be brought back, you know? Like, if your grandma dies or something, and it just happened or something, and you're scared and you're crying and you're scared to tell someone, please tell someone. If you don't, then it's just gonna get worse. So you, from now on, please go tell someone. Like, and if you think you need a therapist, like, always follow your gut. But sometimes if your gut says something bad, or makes you, or if your brain makes you think something bad, don't listen to it.
No.
Cause I've a pretty messed up childhood. I don't want to get into it, but just don't ever smoke and stuff. Like, and another thing, don't get down in the dumps.
Yeah, you're gonna cause yourself lung cancer. It's a chance, actually. You might just get cancer or just lung cancer. I lost my GG over lung cancer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let Darren start.
I love you.
And I'm gonna let Darren, like, start talking and, you know, do his thing. Darren, do it.
About the smoking thing, don't smoke, kids. It's gonna be a chance. It's 1%
maybe
chance.
Start with something besides
smoking. I lost my GG over lung cancer. Their last words was,
Darren,
"I love you," and then
Darren, maybe try something different besides that, because we're trying to make people happy.
So when I got the cross, I looked down. I care about the cross. It reminds me of the time when I was happy. I still am.
Oh.
And like, we got the sim.
Like, if someone makes fun of you if you're gay, like, literally, I don't care. If you're gay, bi, like, or straight, literally, I don't give a fuck. Like, I care about you, literally. Like, when I say I don't care, I do care about, like,
don't be a follower.
Like, don't follow.
Don't be a follower.
Like, don't yeah, like don't follow your parents' footsteps, you know? Do your own thing. Like you don't want to follow other
Yeah,
people. Just
you're
do
pretty much
your
in
own thing.
like a lawn 1v1 of a bridge, and the only thing you have to do is build a bridge. That bridge is your body inside of you, and
Like
there's followers. The followers are big, and all of a sudden you start to lose, and that was the be yourself one. Well, that next day, the be yourself bridge came so big, the followers got jealous.
yeah,
But
and
they didn't let
I want to say
the
one more
yourselves
thing.
did not let the followers
Before,
happen.
if you're gonna die, before you leave the earth, make sure you fulfilled something, like fulfill your dreams. Make sure you did something that you love, and make sure you always like, leave your fucking mark on this world. Literally, I don't care if it's small or big. And like, if it's like, if you're gonna paint a rock and it's super huge and it's like in the middle of a park, go do that. Leave your fucking marking in this earth. Cause if you leave your marking in the earth, you're gonna be a big inspiration. Cause listen, there's a bunch of trees that have been planted. It's not the Mr. Beast thing, but when that happened, like tons of people looked up to him. And Mr. Beast, sometimes what they do on camera, they might not be their actual self. They might be a totally different person on the other side.
They just don't want to show it.
And leave your fucking marking on this earth. Like if it's a painting and if it doesn't go in the museum, pass it down. Pass it down on generations. Just make sure they're not a follow. Because if they do, then that's just might ruin it. Because you don't want ever to be a follower. Because if you are, then it's the middle of your life. You want to do something else besides that. But you follow what your parents do. Like let's say your parents were an engineer. And they basically want you to be an engineer. They want you to follow their footsteps. And you do. And you only have a bit of life left until you leave the earth. You know something but you didn't want to do that, but you just went through it. It's like when you have a headache. You're the only one there. You need to get the Advil, but you don't want to move. That's basically what I'm saying. You want to do what you want to do, but you just don't do it. So that's why from now on, I want everyone here, all my fucking subscribers, to do what they fucking love.
Yeah.